Okay, what's good? It's your girl Squeeze Jones, aka Killer Queen T. Why you standing, Squeeze? I want y'all to see my outfit for today. Stop being nosy. Let me get my intro. Here you is, already asking questions before I can even speak. So now I got to do it over. What's good? It's your girl Squeeze Jones, aka Killer Queen T, aka Blackout T, aka I don't know why I walked out the camera, but I'm coming back. And I really like the shirt, so. Let's focus on the shirt for a minute. Waste this time on the shirt. Is it feeling too waist? Moya. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just destined to talk about this in every video. I post a video every day. Every day, I post a video. I don't post a video every day for you. Well, it's kind of for you, but kind of for me. Because I've already told myself I'm a nobody. And you need to get to know me. Or at least you know what I do. And I know you like to squeeze. I don't know what you're complaining about. The numbers will change. Yes, they will change. The numbers will change on when I post a video. But if I post a video every day, that means the numbers should always be in order. That means the number should be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or they should change gradually into a month, a week, 4 weeks. A month, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a week, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I go online, and I know for a fact that I post it every day. It's a little weird when I hop on YouTube and I look at my videos and it says 3-1. There is no 2. So what are you saying, YouTube? I didn't post today? I didn't show up to work for a day? I don't know. It's weird. It's like, YouTube, I come in every day. And I get it, YouTube. Because YouTube texted me yesterday. And they said, I don't know if it was by accident or what happened, but you didn't show up before 12. This is what happened before this bullshit happened. So now I'm not gonna show up before 12 either. Not my fault. Okay. YouTube is like this. No matter what time you walk in the building, it doesn't matter. It's about what time the system sees you. So, okay, yeah, sometimes, I know YouTube gonna be on the dirt with me, right? Because they already let me know they're gonna be on that dirt with me. But yet, come on, YouTube, get it together. Before I start being like these other YouTubers and not showing up at all. Is that what you want, YouTube? I know, YouTube. You already told me I'm a nobody and I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. So, I just accept it for what it is. Chapter 8. We reading The Little Lane Prince. Like I said, we is almost out of this book. Oh my goodness. The last 4 days ago, we did was it 4 days ago? Because now, 4 days ago, so if y'all want to know what this video is, the chapter for this video, 4 days ago. Last chapter, anyway. Chapter 8. What I wonder would be most people's ideal of king. What was Prince Dorler's? Perhaps a very splendid personage with a crown on his head and a scepter in his hand, sitting on a throne and judging the people. Always doing right and never wrong. The king can never do wrong. Was a law laid down in olden times. Never cross or tired or sick or suffering. Perfectly handsome and well dressed. Calm and good-tempered. Ready to see and hear everybody. And discourteous to nobody. All things always going well with him. And nothing unpleasant ever happening. This probably was what Prince Dorler expected to see. And what did he see? But I must tell you what he saw. I can tell you what he saw. A man broken down, hurt, wounded, crying. Didn't look like a king to the boy. Ah, said the magpie. No levee today. The king is ill. Though his majesty does not wish it to be generally known. It would be so very inconvenient. He can't see you, but perhaps you might like to go and take a look at him in the way I often do. It is so very amusing. Amusing indeed. What y'all do? Y'all spying on the king now? Oh my goodness. The prince was just now too excited to talk much. Was he not going to see the king, his uncle, who has succeeded his father and dethroned himself? has stepped into all the pleasant things that he, Prince Dula, ought to have had, and shut himself in the desolate tower? What was he like, this great, bad, clever man? Had he got all the things he wanted, which another ought to have had? And did he enjoy them? Nobody knows, answered the magpie, just as she had been sitting inside the prince's heart, instead of on top of his shoulder. He is a king, and that's enough. For the rest, nobody knows. As she spoke, Mag flew down onto the palace roof, where the cloak had rested, settling down between the great stacks of chimneys as comfortably as if on the ground. She pecked the tiles with her beak. Truly, she was a wonderful bird. And immediately, a little hole opened, a sort of door through which can be seen distinctly the chambers below. Hold up. I know I'm reading the book for y'all, but wait a minute. This bird just destroyed this house. And if it rained, and it's this, she better fix this hole. This mad pat better fix this hole. Cause I know he a king and he's sick. But that don't mean that he needs to have a hole in his motherfucking roof. Okay? Y'all gonna be like, damn, Squeeze, that's what she all you just read, that's what she paid attention to. Yes. Not the fact that they sneaking and geeking. We ain't even gonna pay attention to that. Cause it ain't really the boy's fault. Like, if he was hiding up in the castle, then we can talk about the sneaking and geeking. But right now, that ain't even a problem. The problem is they done fucking hole in the roof. That's all I'm saying. Now look, in my prince, make haste, for I must soon shut it up again. Okay, thank you, but the boy hesitated. Isn't it rude? Won't they think us intruding? Well, they don't even know you up there. They don't even know about the hole. They don't even know about you peeking. Boy, peek, get your sneaky geek on. Shut up. Get your sneaky geek on. I know you're like, Squeeze, how you gonna tell him to shut up and get your sneaky geek on when you was just complaining about the fucking hole? How was I supposed to know he was gonna complain about the hole? Damn, if I knew he was gonna complain about the hole, I probably wouldn't complain about the bitch. Damn. Oh dear, no. There's a hole like this in every palace. A dozen of holes indeed. Oh! Everyone knows it, but nobody speaks of it. Intrusion? Why, though the royal family are supposed to live shut up behind stone walls ever so thick. All the world knows that they live in a glass house where everyone can see them and throw a stone at them. Now pop down on your knees and take a peek at His Majesty. His Majesty? Oh, I can't believe this. But that's kind of true. The royalty does live in a glass house. It doesn't look like it, but since it's like all we know all their fucking business, we know all that's popping off in their house. Yeah, it's like they live in a glass house. Okay. The prince glanced eagerly down into a large room. The largest room he ever beheld. Well, all rooms are large to this boy at this point. With furniture and hangings garner than anything he had ever imagined. A stray sunbeam coming through a crack of darkened windows struck across the carpet, and it was the loveliest carpet ever woven, just like a bed of flowers to walk over. Only no one ever walked over it, the room being perfectly empty and silent. Where is the king? Asked the puzzled boy. There, said Mag, pointing with one withered claw to a magnificent bed, large enough to contain 6 people. In the center of it, just visible under the silken counterpane, quite straight and still, with his head on a lace pillow, lay a small figure, something like waxwork, fast asleep, very fast asleep. There was a number of sparkling rings on a tiny yellow hand that were curled in a little helplessly like a baby's outside the coverlet. The eyes were shut, the nose looked sharp and thin, and the long gray beard held the mouth and lay over the breast. A sight not ugly nor frightening, only solemn and quiet. And so very silent, 2 little flies buzzing about the curtains of the bed, being the only audible sound. Damn, is he dying? Why there has to be flies there, writer? What? He ain't rich. And it's obviously a maid by her bed. She ain't gonna find the flies way. Y'all can't see the picture, so I gotta talk about that bitch like I can. Okay. Is that the king? Whispered Prince Dorla. Yes, replied the bird. He had been angry, fiercely angry, ever since he knew how his uncle had taken the crown and sent him, a poor little helpless child, to be shut up for life, just as if he had been dead. Many times the boy had felt as if, king as he was, he should like to strike him, this great, strong, wicked man. Why, you must as well have struck a baby. How helpless he lay, with his eyes shut and his idle hands folded. They had no more work to do, bad or good. What is the matter with him? Asked the prince. He is dead, said the Maggie with a croak. No, there was not the least use in being angry with him now. On the contrary, the prince felt almost sorry for him, except that he looked so peaceful without his caress at rest. And this was being dead? So even kings died? Well, he had an easy life, folks say, for all his grandeur. Perhaps he is glad it is over. Goodbye, your majesty. With another cheerful tap of her beak, Mistress Mag shut down the little door in the tiles, and Prince Dorlo's first and last sight of his uncle was ended. He sat in the center of his traveling cloak, silent and thoughtful. What should we do now? Said the magpie. There's much more to be done with his majesty, except a fine funeral, which I shall certainly go and see, and the world will. He is the world exceedingly when he was alive, and he also do now he's dead, just once more. And since he can't hear me, I might as well say that, on the whole, his majesty is much better dead than alive. If we can only get somebody in his place, there'll be such a row in the city presently. Suppose we float up again and see it all at a safe distance, though. It would be such fun. What would be fun? A revolution. Whether anyone except a magpie would have called it fun, I don't know. But it certainly was a remarkable scene. As soon as the cathedral bell began to toll and the many guns to fire. Oh, so nobody knew the king was dead? I'm sorry. I didn't know the king was dead. The flies said the flies was the key that the king was dead. Yes. But I honestly thought the man was just asleep. For real, I thought the man was asleep. I'm like, it's a nursemaid sitting by his bed. She can fan the flies away. He ain't dead yet. And he was dead all the time. So as y'all can see, that's a bad trait for the quiz. Jump into shit instead of just waiting around and seeing. Ooh, toxic. Please, I'm working on it. Don't touch me. Announcing the kingdom that it was without a king, the people gathered in crowds, stopping at street corners to talk together. The mumble now and then rose into a shout, and a shout into a row. When Prince Dorlo quietly floating in upper air caught the sound of their different and opposite cries, it seemed to him as if the whole city had gone mad together. Long live the king! The king is dead. Down with the king. Down with the crown. And the king too. Hooray for the republic. Hooray for no government at all. Such were the shouts which traveled up to the traveling cloak, and then began. Oh, what a scene. When you children are grown men and women, or before, you will hear and read in books about what are called revolutions. Earnestly, I trust that neither I nor you may ever see one. But they have happened and may happen again in other countries besides no man's land. When wicked kings have helped to make their people wicked too, or out of their unrighteousness nation has sprung rulers equally bad, or without either of these causes. When a restless country had fancied any change better than no change at all. For me, I don't like changes unless I'm pretty sure that they are for good. And how good can come out of absolute evil, the horrible evil that went on this night under Prince Dorlo's very eyes. Soldiers shooting down people by hundreds in the street, scaffolds erected, heads dropping off, houses burned, and women and children murdered. This is more than I can understand. But all these things you will find in history, my children, and must by and by judge for yourselves the right and wrong of them, as far as anyone ever can judge. Prince Dorlo saw all this. Things happened so fast, one after another, that they quite confused his facilities. Oh, let me go home, he cried at last, stopping his ears and shutting his eyes. Only let me go home. For even his lonely tower seemed home, in its dreariness and silence, absolute paradise after all this. Goodbye, then, said the magpie, flapping her wings. She had been chatting intensely all day and all night, for it's actually thus long that Prince Dorlo had been hovering over the city, neither eating nor sleeping, with all these terrible things happening under his very eyes. You had enough, I suppose, of seeing the world. Oh, I have, cried the prince, with a shudder. That is, till next time. All right, your Royal Highness. You don't know me, but I know you. We may meet again sometime. She looked at him with her clear, piercing eyes, sharp enough to see through everything, and it seemed as if they changed from bird eyes to human eyes. They were very eyes of her godmother, whom he had not seen for ever so long. But the minute afterward, she became only a bird, and with a screech and a scatter, spread her wings and flew away. Prince Dula fell into a kind of swoon of utter misery, bewilderment, and exhaustion. And when he awoke, he found himself in his own room, alone and quiet, with the dawn just breaking, and the long rim of yellow light in the horizon glimmering through the window panes. Okay, I'm gonna be able. Can I be able to do one poem for y'all? Because I am a poem star. You know, I write poems with my life. I need to start writing more again. No, I don't need you to read my poem. It's titled Tired. Ah! I'm going to be. Just direct your feet on the side. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not. I don't know what happened. I looked my damn self up, and they're playing with my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? There we go. The first poem, like I said, all these poems is all. These is from 2008. It's called Tired But Not Giving Up. It's by me, not nobody else. Tired of trying to be something I'm not. Tired of trying to act as if I don't see the things you do to me. I'm tired, but I'm not giving up. My parents are tired of me acting a fool and not staying in school. They tired of me putting my friends before my education. They tired of me not coming home on time. They tired, but they are not giving up. You know what? Ooh, I think, hold up. This is my poem. I love this poem. I think I'll be able to give you this last poem.
If you were here, you would wipe my tears away.
Damn. If you were here. If you were here, you would wipe my tears away. Tell me everything's going to be okay. Make all of my darkest fears go away. If you were here, you would fight my battles. Now I got to learn to live without you. Every breath I take is a struggle. I go to sleep crying, wishing you could hold me. Waking up depressed and wishing I would just die. If you were here, you would tell me how to make our mother feel better. Help me understand the things that I can't. Help me grow so I can become a better person. Mama won't stop crying because she wants you to come back. I don't know why this happened to you and breaking my heart. And it's breaking my heart to know I will never get answers. I need someone to show me right from wrong. No one listens like you did. No one understands my pain. I feel like I am here for nothing now that you are gone. If you were here, I'd be alright, but you're not. And now I got to learn to live on my own. No one here to lean on and cry. I think I can make it, or can I? Let me cut my damn sound off, because clearly my phone wants to be retarded. Not nobody else fault by my own. You know what I'm saying? One more, y'all. I can do two more. I never understand why I stayed. You said you loved me, but somehow I ended up hurt. At first you talked softly to me, wanting me to be happy. But then I got mad and wanted to leave, and you got mad. You yelled and cursed when I'm the one that should be mad. Please tell me why you are yelling, because I don't understand. I thought it was me and that you needed time and space, but you lying on me, making me feel as if all this shit was my fault. I went along for the ride because I thought I loved you. Boy, was I wrong. You beat and used me. Yelled at me when I didn't do what you wanted me to do. Why do I stay when all you do is yell? My father never talked to me because he didn't know what to say to me. My mother did the best she could, but I just wouldn't leave you. Maybe if they told me they loved me more, I would have left you. Maybe if they listened to what I had to say, then I wouldn't be here. But I don't have time to worry about the maybes because I'm trying to stop you from yelling. As they lie my body in the ground and cover my body with dirt, I hear my parents crying and begging for answers. I hear my sisters begging for me to get up, but I can't because I let you take my life. I wanted to make you happy, and I hope you are smiling. You were my world, and I would do anything for you, but this was a big price. Why did I stay? Why did I believe your lies? You alive and I'm not. Able to move on, but I will always be on your mind. You stopped me from living my life and becoming something. I don't wonder why I stayed, because now I know. I stayed because you made me feel pretty. I stayed because I thought without you I would be nothing. I stayed because I couldn't think or breathe without you. Those through all your lies and times you used me, I know in the end that you still loved me. I stayed because I knew you would be by my side no matter what. Of course, no one else will be able to understand until they walked in my shoes. They won't understand till they get to the point I got with you. What was my man? Okay, so the first poem that I read, y'all, it's pretty simple. Y'all got what the fuck supposed to be that going on with that poem. Then the second poem I wrote after my sister died, and then this third poem I also wrote after my sister died. But this poem was supposed to be like, me trying to understand, me trying to grasp the whole situation of what happened, how it happened, why it happened. Oh, somebody did comment on this poem. Somebody said, no matter what, they still love you. The difference is they have a weird way of expressing love. Yell back, that was surprised them for one. Okay, no, girl. I'm gonna do one more poem for y'all. I got time. It's called Sick. Sick of everyone looking at me like I'm crazy when it is them that is really sick. They act like nothing is wrong and get mad when I show my feelings. Please don't hate me, you sick child. They are worried about what everyone else will think. I don't care because you told me I could do anything I want to do. Now they're sick of me and they just want me to disappear, just like you did. They got sick of you. You got mad and told them you will live your life any way you want it. God says your time is up. Not everyone is weeping. I'm sick because I want to talk to you. I pray that one day I will join you and leave this sick world. Oh, so all these poems, so all these poems that I'm reading right now were the last poems that I wrote after my sister died. After my sister died, I wrote all these poems, and then boom, I got tired of crying, and I decided, I don't know fucking where, that I will never, ever, ever fucking write ever again. And God said, I don't understand the choices you are making. And I said, I don't care. And God said, I hope one day I can change your mind. And I said, I don't think so. And look at me here, making YouTube videos. Because one day, I guess my mind did change. And I got tired of blaming motherfuckers, holding motherfuckers accountable for the shit I was doing to myself. So, okay, so I'm doing one more poem. Hold on, let's see. We got 7 poems. I did 3. I feel like we got 7 poems. I did 3. Come on, Paige. If you were here, I'm going to do this at the last poem, then we're going. If you were here, that's what the poem is called, if you were here. If you were here, you wipe on my tears. Oh, I read this already. Yeah, I read this poem already. I'm like, yeah, I read it if I was here. Ooh, y'all judge me. Oh, here you go. I'm going to read 2 more poems. These is actually short. One is called I stopped writing, thinking all the pain and hurt would go away. But when it didn't, I picked you up again and started to write. I stopped hating those that loved me. I stopped hating the world because it hadn't done anything to me. I stopped crying because I found the shoulder, That wasn't true. I literally wrote that poem, got through writing that poem, and seeing that shit wasn't true, and I literally just stopped everything. Somebody said, wow, we masked me ourselves. Only I hate the world. It hates me, so I hate it. Girl, it's okay. We gonna work through it. 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 I don't know. Okay. You can make it. Okay. I was in a, let's just say that before I actually started writing, I had to go into the really dark places quickly. Your boss just fired just because you're always late. Your car won't start, so you can't get your kids to school. Your mother can't babysit, so you can't look for a job today. You can make it. Your child's sick and it don't look like he gonna get better. Your light's been cut off and the stove don't work. Your kids' clothes are way too small. You can make it because God is on your side. Your mama just died and they want you to pay for the funeral. Everyone is coming to you with their problems. Talk to God because he knows what you're going through. Plus, you can make it. Did I believe it? I don't know. But, I'm gonna stand up. Let y'all see my shirt one more time. Ooh, Squeeze, sit down. This is not the last video. Don't worry. I got another video coming. Cause today was just supposed to be a 1 video day. And I was only supposed to give y'all 1 video today. Monday through Thursday, I give y'all 3 videos or 2 videos. Thursday or Friday, I only want to give y'all 1 video going about my fucking day. But apparently, since YouTube wants to say I missed today you will get 3 videos. Yes, leave it in the comments how fucking happy you is. How proud of you of this moment. Go ahead, do that. Drop it in the comments.